Welcome, guys. It's DC. Today we're gonna be live analyzing the markets together, and we're gonna be focusing on derivative synthetic indices, and we'll be looking at gold also, and also look at Forex, and also look at BTC, Bitcoin. So basically, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Guys, take this time to like this live and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Help us to reach 100,000 in 2025. So make sure you like, you comment what you think about this live, guys. Let's just wait for more people to join, then we can start our live. Okay, going back to the charts, what do we have? Going back to our charts, what do we have? So I'll also be waiting for you guys to give me the analysis, the assets that you want us to analyze. So I'm just gonna check what is taking place in gold. Last week gold was just bullish, it was just moving up. I think last week it was able to make its all-time high, which is amazing. And we can see even for today gold is still bullish. Gold is just going up. So let's look at what is likely going to take place in gold, what is likely going to take place, and how we can take. Okay, we can see even today's candle is also bullish. So in gold, what we're going to be doing, guys, we're just going to be looking at for buying opportunities. So we're going to make use of our EMA stock. We'll make use of our EMA stock. That's the strategy that we're going to be making use of to get trades in gold. So we have the EMA stock in this particular, you see here, if I started a little bit earlier, we're going to get a buy trade right around this area. So now we're just going to wait for price to drop down and bounce from this exponential moving average, then we can get a buying opportunity, something like this. So this is what we're waiting for to take place in gold. So going back to the gold chart, so gold will be looking for buys. Let's go and check what is taking place in BTC. So price respected our analysis. Let's see what was here. Okay, we had this particular level, and price also broke the trend line that we had here, reacted with our supply line. It was on which time frame? So BTC will be looking for selling opportunities. BTC, we're gonna be looking for selling opportunities, and we'll make use of our EMA stock. We'll be making use of our EMA stock. So today we're demonstrating the power of the EMA stock. So we're gonna be looking for selling opportunity in BTC, Bitcoin, and we'll make use of our selling our EMA stock. So the EMA stock is the one that we're gonna be making use of. Okay, also in 50 minutes time frame, we can see the exponential, the black line, this this black line. Which color can I use? Which color can I use here so that it's more visible? Purple. Let me try this purple. Yeah, we can see the purple line is above the candles. That means we'll be looking for selling opportunities. Apart from that, on our 5-minute time frame, what is there? Also, this supply zone was used. Okay, currently we're gonna wait. We just have to wait here. And on 50-minute time frame, I think that's when we can get a very good entry. What we'll be looking for is that we want a candle, a bearish candle, to close below this green line. When it closes below this green line, we'll look for a sell. So we want a candle to close below this line, and our stop loss is gonna be here. Then we can make use of a 2:1 risk to reward ratio. Even 1.5 is fine, something like this. Okay, that's one with BTC. Let's quickly go to booming crash. Welcome guys. Let's interact. Welcome. Let's communicate. Let's like this live so that more people can also benefit from this content. Let's like this live. Okay, we're gonna start with let's go to VIX 75. VIX 75. We want the 75, not the 1S. So VIX 75. What's happening in VIX 75? VIX 75 1S, we should be looking for selling opportunities. Then VIX 75, is there a signal there? VIX 75, we're going to be looking for buying opportunities. We'll be looking for buying opportunities. Let's analyze VIX 75. This one, okay, what I'm thinking in BTC is that maybe we would want a retracement, and then yes, price has managed to grab this. Still gonna drop. I want price to probably return to this supply zone. It is going to take time. Okay, let's look at VIX 75. So with VIX 75, there's a strong bullish trend. Price is just moving up. We can clearly see on the daily that price broke above this head and shoulder pattern, and it's now moving up. Okay, looking at the previous candles, the daily candles, yesterday's candle there was a strong bullish candle, but what we see is this price grab the buy side liquidity, and maybe probably it's now heading to the sell side liquidity. But I have to check what is taking place here on the left. On the left, we have this level. We have this particular level, and this is where price is. So there's that possibility that price can experience some selling pressure here. And let's look. And maybe price might reverse and head for this sell side liquidity. Because if it was going to continue, it was supposed to take out the high and then just continue moving upwards. And okay, let me go to the 8 hour. Okay, let me go to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we still have a strong bullish momentum, but if I'm going to take my awesome oscillator and check for divergence, we can see the reason why I'm talking about a possible reversal. You see, price is making high highs, then on the awesome oscillator, it's making lower lows. So there's a possible reversal here. There's a possible reversal. And looking at the recent previous two lows that we have here, we can draw a trend line here. We can draw a trend line. How are we going to get this divergence? How are we going to trade this? So for us to confirm, because what we can see is that the price is in a strong bullish trend, so the possibility of a reversal is there, because we can see there's a divergence on H4. But for us to get more confirmation or confluence, we have to wait for this to take place. The price has to violate the uptrend. The price has to violate the uptrend. One, we would want to see price breaking this trend line, this purple line, and closing below this particular line. And we would also want to see price returning to probably a supply zone here, and then from there we can get a selling opportunity. This would really make sense. This is the safest way. Wait for this to take place. Wait for price to take out the recent high low, and then price returns to a supply zone, and then we can look for selling opportunities here. So I think this will be more safe for us to trade VIX 75 in this way. So here, let's just wait for this to play out. But there is a possibility of a reversal in VIX 75. So what I would do is this. Let me check here on our EMA stock. Okay, let's go to the next asset. I'm gonna look at Boom 1000. I'm going to Boom and Crash now. Okay, Boom and Crash. I'm gonna start with 1000. Boom 1000. Come on, Boom 1000. Okay, so we have Boom 1000 and okay, price. I think we talked about Boom 1000 in our previous lesson. Live. Okay, we see price making high highs, high low, higher high, and price is probably in the process of making a high low. Price is in the process of making a high low. So for us to get into this particular trade, we're just going to make use of a trend line, and we want price to drop and come to this particular level here. So if you're going to be trading Boom 1000 today, it's going to be a little bit tricky. Why? If you look at the price action, I think for starting from the 11th of March, there's been a lot of consolidation. Trading in such a market here, there are high chances that you can lose money. So wait for price to give you a clear direction. But I would be looking for some selling opportunities, because you see here, price is failing to continue moving up. This is very, very clear, and there's a possibility that price is going to drop and come to this trend line. Then from here, we're going to be looking for what? For buying opportunity. If I'm going to drop down to H4, if I'm going to go down to H4, like this, I want to see where the reversal is likely going to take place. Okay, let's look at the structure here on H4. What is taking place here? We have a trend line. And we see this massive drop and price return to this particular area, and we can see price reacting with this level. What was there on H4? I don't see anything here. Let me drop down to H2. We can see price is already started to drop down. Lower low, lower high, lower low, and price respected this lower high, indicating that there is a possibility of price dropping to create a new lower low here. So on the H2, I think it's very, very clear. It's very clear what is taking place. Let me continue going down. Maybe I might be in a position to see something here. So we want to sell. And what I see here is this. Price dropped here and pushed up, and price dropped. Didn't take out this previous high low, lower low, sorry. So I think price is just heading down. Price should continue moving down. But do we have a trading opportunity? No. I think where we're going to be, as with me, I don't normally like trading, looking for selling opportunities in Boom. Yeah, if you've ever been caught by a spike in Boom 1000, especially Boom 1000, I know what you understand what I'm trying to say. The spikes are very big. So if you are caught in a wrong trade, you will cry, I'm telling you. Okay, I think this makes sense. This will make sense. Let's just give, we see price respecting this trend line multiple times. So we have a trend line. We had a touch here again, and another touch here. Okay, and another touch here. And looking at this, we can see with something like this. Does this make sense? Okay, so currently what we're waiting for is this. We are waiting for price to take out this lower trend line. Let me remove this one. This trend line here. If we have a candle that closes below here, what we can do is this. Okay, we are looking for a selling opportunity. We want the price to break, probably take out this. Then when price returns here, making a retest, that's when we can sell and target this particular area here. So in boom 1000, this is the plan. When we get a retest here, that's when we're gonna start looking for what? For selling opportunities here. Okay, let's go to boom crash 1000. Crash 1000. This asset has just been moving up for a very long time. Okay, we can make use of this trend line here. What is the possibility of price continue to moving up? You see, when price took out this high, we can see price is now retracing. So what we can do here is this: price is just dropping. Okay, what is the overall trend here? Let me go on the daily. So what is taking place here? On the daily, we can see we had here a break of structure as there was a continuation of price dropping down. So with the BOS here, price is moving down. Then from here, we also had a change of character. So we also have a change of character. Okay, this is where we are, and this is on a daily, so this is massive. So this is going to be massive. So we're likely going to, okay, looking at the overall trend, price has been just dropping strong. There's been a strong bearish trend. Price was just dropping down. And if you look at today's candle, it took out the high and then it's dropping down. There's a possibility that for today, since price is taking out this high, it might drop. And looking at this level here, I don't see a fair value gap here. I don't see any fair value gap. But what I can see is this. At this particular area here, this is where we started to experience aggressive buying pressure. So if price is gonna drop again, it's also in line with our Quasimodo level. If I stretch it here, you can see it's aligning with the Quasimodo level. So there's a possibility that price might drop, reach this particular level, and then continue to move up. But if it's gonna move up, probably it might reach this particular supply zone. Why this supply zone? Okay, let me take my Fibonacci and stretch it. Yes, if you check where we have this supply zone, where price is likely going to reach, we have our 61.8, the Fibonacci 61.8, you see here. So there's a possibility that price might drop and reach this particular level here. Maybe from this level it will then continue to move down. So I'm gonna mark this as my demand zone where price is going to be dropping. Okay, and I'll move to my H2. I normally like to take my trades from the H2. So here we're gonna be making use of this asset to look for spike opportunities. We're gonna be looking for spike opportunities. Okay, so I'll mark this consolidation H4. Yeah, H4 is very clear. We have a demand zone which is here. I've marked. So this is where price is likely going to head. So I'm gonna mark this again. So for this to be very for us to, I know price is gonna continue moving down, but what is the possibility of price breaking this trend line? Yes, price might reach this trend line and continue moving upwards, but I would go with this option because price has to drop down to this particular level, and then from there it will move upwards. So here in this particular trade, we can look for selling opportunities. I'm gonna look at the crash 1000 MT5. Let's look at what is taking place here. Yes, some spike opportunities are there. Okay, let me take you to MT5 so that you can see what I'm seeing. So using these spike detectors, having this knowledge, guys, it really helps. But I know most of you guys are lazy to analyze. I'm taking you see price has been dropping. You see, this is where you would see the spike detector working perfectly. You see, it's working perfectly. Why? Because price one is now below this 200 exponential moving average, and it's just dropping down. So using this spike detector, like what I highlighted in my previous spike video, I said when price has made this significant drop, when price is made this drop and it's now far away from the 200 exponential, you need to wait for price to come to this particular level, to come closer to the 200 exponential moving average, and then from there you can start looking for selling opportunities. Now there's a possibility that price might retrace and come to this close to this exponential moving average. You see here price dropped, came. So whenever now price is now, it has now gained enough momentum to go down, it will come to this 200 exponential, and then it will drop, and then from there. So here with what is taking place here, you can see price, there's now some sort of a weakness in terms of price, the continuation of these spikes occurring. So there's a possibility that price might make a small retracement coming to this 200 exponential, and then from there we can look for selling opportunities. Guys, this spike detector, today is the last day. The spike detectors, there were some guys who begged me to extend the promotion. Why? Because they were talking about Ramadan, I don't know, yeah, this. So they're saying they are not in a position to purchase because they're not allowed to transact using money and what. But I think it ended, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. So that's why we extended our promotion, but it's ending today. Today is the last day, the 31st. It's ending today. If you want to get this spike detector that can help you to catch spikes in boom and crash very accurately. Okay, so go to our website www.dcfxtrading.com and get this spike detector. Okay, let's go back to our analysis. So in crash 1000, this is what we have. Let's go to crash 500. Let's start with 900. Crash 900. We'll start with crash 900. So crash 900, it is a similar structure to so we have here, we had a strong liquidity void here as the all red candles. So the green candles are now coming in, but what we can see here on the daily candles is that price is failing to continue moving upwards. So there is a possibility, okay, price is generally bearish, price is just moving down, but during this phase, what is taking place is this: price is making a correctional wave, and what I would want to see is this. I would want to see price reacting with this supply zone, and then it will drop down. So currently here we can see there is a possibility of price dropping, but why is price dropping here? We don't have anything that would suggest that price should drop, because I would want to see some selling pressure after prices hit this particular level here, and then from there we can get some selling pressure. Then maybe probably price can move up, or it can just break and continue moving down. So that's one thing that I would want to see. But looking at this price action, there seems to be a weakness in terms of the buyers pushing the price upwards. Okay, so we're now on H1. Price dropped and it's now moving up. What is there on H1? We can see these small trend lines, but these ones are not that powerful. And we can also see price was in a little bit of a channel. Okay, let's go to 30 minutes. I think we should be getting some buying pressure here. Let's look at Boom 900. So the EMA stock, it's a universal strategy. You can use it in booming crash. You can use it in Forex. You can use it in different assets. You can see price is above this purple line, and we should be looking for buying opportunities. But it's more clearer on this particular level here. So we want a candle to close above this red line. We want a bullish candle to close above this. Okay, sorry guys, let me just attend to the baby. Hey, please don't touch my stuff. Okay, guys. Sorry for that. Let's just continue. Come. Yo, these guys are making noise. Come. Come. Okay, you want to trade as well? Okay, let's trade together. Shh. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do this. You want to trade? Okay, it's fine. So let's continue with the analysis. I think for some time Crash 500 has been just dropping down. It has been dropping down. So, hey, even yesterday's candle there was a strong bearish momentum. Let's see what is now taking place and what is likely going to take place. For today's candle, we can see there's some bullish momentum. Okay, it's a little bit bullish, but I think eventually price is to start dropping. Okay, I'm gonna go on the H4 and identify where price is likely going to head to. What I can see here is this. If I check Fibonacci, if I bring my Fibonacci, I put it. Yes, price might likely react to this supply zone here. Okay. So the question is, are we going to be buying Crash 500? Let's look if there's a divergency on H1 or H2, and we try to identify. So I think price is going to react to this, but do we have enough evidence that now price is now going to move up? I don't think so. Okay, we have a demand zone here. We also have another one on top. Don't play with my stuff. Okay, so I think price might push up a little bit. Okay, now let's see the price action. Let me go on the 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, okay, I think we might get something here. Aye, come on, seriously. Oh, go and play with Sari. Play with Sari. Oh, Anash, oh, watch cartoons. Watch cartoons. He also wants to trade, yo. Sit down, sit. Good. He also wants to trade this man. Yes. We're looking at Crash 500. And we're now in 30 minutes. Okay, what I can see here is this. If I'm gonna stretch this, yes, there's a buying opportunity. Do you see it? Okay, one, that's good. So price is broken from the trend line, which is good. And what we're now waiting for is this. We see price dropped, went up, and here with the break of structure. Did we get that? No, we didn't get a break of structure. Let me go on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so there are two possibilities here. We have here a resistance. Give Shari. Shari will help you. for us to start buying here. So let's wait for price to take out this level. Probably it will face some selling pressure. It's a little bit tricky, but the only thing that I can see is this price is broken from this trend line, and if you're going to use our awesome oscillator, we should see some form of divergence, which is what we are currently seeing here. If you look at this particular area, we have a bullish divergence, you see, which is also good. So how then do we trade this? Buying here where there's a resistance is a wrong idea. So price might drop a little bit, then when it drops, I think that's when we're gonna start looking for buying opportunities, because here we already have a resistance. So I would want to see price coming to this level. When price drops and it reaches this particular level where we have a support, not a resistance, then we can buy from there. And the reason why we should be buying is because of this divergence that we see right here. So here I'm not gonna buy here. I would rather wait for price to break out from this resistance. I don't think this resistance is gonna be that strong. If it's strong, then from this particular level where there's a retest of this broken trend line, we can start buying as price will start continue moving upwards. So I think this will make sense. Okay, let's go to boom and crash 300. We're still looking for that opportunity. Shari, can you get me my charger? Laptop charger. And in boom 300, what is taking place here? H1. Price is bullish. Price is moving up. And just move it. It moves. And we also see the same thing, the possibility of a reversal. But it doesn't mean that if there's a divergence, you immediately sell. You need confirmation. Okay, if I draw this, let's see. Okay. So if this one is taken out, if we have a candle that closed below here because of the divergence, we can look for selling opportunities. Thank you. Not this one, the other one with the pin like this. This pin is different. Okay. I normally do not that one. Is there another laptop charger there?
I can't see it.
A laptop is about to switch off. Two chargers. That's it. This one. Boy, I gave you a phone one. Go and watch cartoons with Chad. Shall we read for you stories? You see, cartoons and stories. Come, let's go.
He's eating that thing. Oh, it's not.
Can I?
Poo. Anashi.
Okay, I think crash 500, 300. Then we look at VIX. I think we go to lower time frames and look for opportunities to trade. This one, what's happening? Yes, I think here we can get an opportunity. Yes. So price reacted with this supply zone, and price is now ready to move down. So we have a supply zone here. and we can target this demand zone here. So we see yesterday's candle was bearish, today's candle is bearish. This is just confirming that price is now ready to move down, sorry. So we are expecting price to move down here. So this is from a daily. So we can even drop down to lower time frame and look for opportunities. This asset, if you're in the right track, you can make a lot of money. It's very, very volatile, but if you miss, if you don't get it right, you end up. So we have a double top and a neckline here. So we have a double top and we have a neckline. So this is the two tops, and let me mark my neckline. So this is my neckline. We have a neckline here. Sure. Okay, so we're waiting for the neckline to be broken. So I'm gonna go back to the candles and take care of the wicks. Okay, so we've marked all the wicks and our level. So this is our neckline, this is the double top. So here I think we can get opportunities to trade. Double top, and we also have our neckline here. Neckline is here. Neckline. Guys, do you still remember what I said when I was live? Okay, what we can see here, apart from all this, is that we also have a divergence. You see, price is making high highs. If you check our also oscillator is making lower lows. So this is just telling us that there is an opportunity to sell. Once we get a candle on lower time frame that closes below this level, we should be looking for selling opportunities. Or we can wait for price to make a break and retest, and then I think the break and retest will be the best one. Okay, I think this is perfect. This is perfect. Even now, if you switch now to okay, let's go back to the our indicator. Let's go back to our indicator. So if you check what I talked about when it comes to crash 1000, I told you because of what is taking place, it will be difficult for you to get spikes. So that's some of the things that you have to know when you're using these spikes, because now price has made a very, very significant move away from the supply on the what 200 exponential. It will then move back to it, and then it will start dropping. So I want to take you guys to crash 300. Do we have crash 300 here? Let me check. Where's crash 300? Your crash 300 is not there. Let me just add it. Crash 300. Okay, let me just quickly add this one. Let me just quickly edit crash 300. Did I edit? Then we also have 200. This one makes a lot of noise. Then okay, I want you to see something here. This indicator, when price is dropping like this, it will be perfect. You see, very perfect. The signals will be very, very accurate because price is trading below now. But now price is on a strong support. Price is on a strong support. Price is on a strong support, and we're waiting for that neckline to be broken. We are waiting for the neckline to be broken. We can't start looking for selling opportunities here. We just have to wait for this neckline to be broken, then Okay, let's go back. We just have to wait for this neckline to be broken, and then we can start looking for selling opportunities. Now it's a little bit tricky because price is on a support. The neckline represents a support level. So once this support is broken, then we know that price will use it as a resistance. From there, we can look for selling opportunities. But we're gonna be looking for, so we now have crash 1000, crash 300, where we're gonna be giving some spike signals. Okay,
The dragon.
so in Zimbabwe today there's the 31st March. Yeah. Honestly, I'm from Zimbabwe, but I don't think when people say that Zimbabwe is one of the countries with the highest literacy rate, that's a joke. That's a lie. When during elections, that's when you should be making reforms. Not now. Wait for him to finish his term. If you don't like him, just wait for the election dates. You can't go in the street and demonstrate now. You're just going to get killed. I'm telling you, if people go and demonstrate, I know nothing is going to stop people from demonstrating because people are hungry, people are angry. And now Geza took advantage of this situation because life is difficult. The president has made it very, very difficult. If you look at someone who has been in the office for about 7 years, he has failed to bring, to provide clean water to people. In Zimbabwe, there's no water. He was busy moving around, creating, drilling bores. That's insane. Provide clean water in the taps. That's what we want. Provide electricity. And it doesn't make sense. I've always been thinking about this. Zimbabwe recently discovered lithium batteries. Yeah, lithium, which is used in batteries. Why is it they're not focusing on that to generate electricity? And there's that guy, Shikum, who's using his electric car, he invented an electric car that doesn't use, it's like a generator, a moving generator. That's what he says. Why is that technology not being used to provide electricity in the country? You don't need any source of power. He talks about radio frequencies. Why is the government not using that? As simple as that. People want basic necessity. The president has failed to provide that. It's really insane. And during elections, a person is they give a person what a box of KFC. Then they vote for that person for the next 5 years, and now they want to go and demonstrate. I'm telling you, people are going to be killed. But people are angry. Nothing's going to stop them from doing that, and people are going to be killed. So if you are smart, please don't go in the street and demonstrate. Those guys, they are ruthless. They want to hold on to power, and they will do everything that they can. Even it means killing you. And they want to make an example that no one will ever think of demonstrating. So if you go in the street today, I'm telling you, you're going to lose your life. And people are hungry. They want to take this opportunity to cause chaos. They are very hungry. They are looking for opportunities. They want to go and cause chaos and loot. Basically, people will loot. I'm telling you, today is the 31st. This is what is going to take place, and people are going to be killed. You know, if there's something that pushes a person to do something, is hunger. If you have a family and you see things are not moving, they fail to provide proper jobs for people, the economy is just going down. Not that Zimbabwe, we are discovering new minerals. There was oil that was discovered. There was lithium that was discovered. We have gold, a lot of gold. The Chinas are looting and taking everything, and that nothing is being done. So Zimbabwe has a lot of minerals. They're not benefiting from the minerals. The economy didn't change when it discovered diamonds. Those that are in power made sure that them and their families benefit from that. So today, if you're watching me and you are from Zimbabwe, please, your life is more precious. These guys, I'm telling you, they are ready to kill so that they hold on to power. I'm happy with the factions that are taking place in ZANU-PF. At first, we also had the G40 and the Lacoste, and there was a split. And now we're now having Geza splitting away from ZANU-PF. ZANU-PF eventually is being weak. The only thing that I have when it comes to Nelson Chamisa, who is the leader of the opposition, one of the biggest opposition parties in Zimbabwe, is this. Why is it he's failing, one, to keep his part from splitting? If he can join all those people who are moving away from ZANU-PF, those, the G40, and also join with Geza, and also join with the other opposition parties, I'm telling you, then they can contest. That's my idea. They can contest in 2 or 3 years to come, when we are going to have a national election, and then as a unit, I'm telling you, these people know how ZANU-PF cheats or rigs elections. So you must create a party that can also take the G40, combine with Geza. I'm telling you, just a waste of time. Mnangagwa is very smart. He's not going to lose power. They are not going to remove him. I'm telling you today. He's very, very smart. Very, very smart. They are not going to remove him from power. This is cheap politics. That guy will kill everyone. I'm telling you. So the most important thing, I think, as Zimbabweans, my fellow brothers, the most noble thing to do is just leave him to finish his term. What we can do is never to allow him to go for 2030. That, yes, even myself, I will come and I will go and demonstrate. That will never happen, because he's always talking about being constitutional and respecting the rule of law and respecting the rules that govern Zimbabwe. There's no way that he's going to go and have 2030. Never. So when he finishes term, then we'll have an election. During that election, that's when we should get rid of ZANU-PF. It's not Mnangagwa that we are fighting against, because it doesn't make sense to go in the street and demonstrate to put Chiwenga as our president. That doesn't make sense, guys. That doesn't make sense. It's still the same system. It's still ZANU-PF. We are doing nothing. As youth, leave them to do whatever they do. During elections, if we can combine with the G40, they know how they've been rigging the elections. They will help us. And as Chamisa, you should go. You should be busy now, going to the places where he doesn't have representation or opposition parties, and plant cells. They plant people who can help him to win elections from those places. We have places in Zumba, Maramba, Pfungwe, places in those areas. That's where you should be mobilizing people, creating his part. Because I'm telling you the truth, things are difficult. It's very easy for him to get support, but his bid is doing. That's the only thing that I have with that guy. He talks too much and he does nothing. He does nothing. And that's why, as Zimbabweans, will continue suffering. Why? Because that opposition leader, Chamisa, I don't think is the right leader for us to lead us into a new Zimbabwe. He's very, very weak. He's very weak, that guy. He talks too much. He does nothing. He should be the one. If this demonstration was going to be, he was going to be in the front line telling people to do this, I think it would make sense. But now we're getting this from the ruling party, which doesn't even make sense. They want to put someone to even destroy the country even more. That doesn't make sense. Guys, what I'm trying to say is this. Resist from going to and demonstrating for Mnangagwa to be removed and put in Chiwenga. Guys, that's insane. That's insane. Take time to think about this. We did the same thing when Mugabe was there. That's what we did. And I was also part of those people who were there, because we thought, okay, we're going to have a government of national unity. But what then happened? They wanted to put Mnangagwa there. And look at what happened. We are not learning from the mistakes that we've done in past. We keep on making the same mistake. Now we want a peaceful coup to remove Mnangagwa so that we put Chiwenga. Guys, we should learn. We should learn. One of these days, I'm going to go back to Zimbabwe to become a politician. I'm telling you. Okay, where's my phone?
I'm actually using it.
Huh? No, it's not using. Can I have it, please? we are being used by these people, the old people. Look at the generations that we have. If you look at the population, these guys who are saying we went to war, we liberated Zimbabwe. Look at the number of these people and the number of youths that we now have. A lot. So in Zimbabwe, the fight is between these guys who claim that they, yes, and it's true, Zimbabwe is ruled by the army. It's ruled by those guys who went to war. But as young people, Tendai Chakombera is saying, let's go. I'm telling you, I'm sick and tired of just watching things going bad and we are doing nothing as youth. We should be taking an active role in terms of being involved in politics. We see Chamisa is very, very weak. They made him change his party. They made him change everything. His logo, his colors, yellow, blue. What's that? That's nonsense. That guy is very weak. He talks too much. He talks. And now I think becoming a pastor made him very weak. I don't think he has the capacity to lead us as Zimbabweans. So maybe I should go there and show how an opposition should be in a country. One of the things that I like about Julius Malema, is one of the leaders that I respect in Africa. Yes, you can see that this guy is an opposition. I love Julius Malema. I love Julius Malema. And now the ANC is seeing that they are losing power. And now the same thing that Mugabe did. They're now saying we're going for the land. But it was Malema's idea, and they've been rebuking this idea, saying, no, we'll leave the land. Now, because they're losing power, they almost lost the elections. They're saying, okay, let's get people's votes by taking the land, which was Malema's idea. So they're just copying what Malema wanted to do. Okay, anyway, enough with politics. Let's make money, guys. So, do we have people from Nigeria who are watching? Vicky Musome is saying, hi, DC. Hello, my brother. How are you? Hello, boss. You, Frank. Ilora is saying, Sondo, how is copy trading going, my brother? It's doing fine. During the weekend, I don't normally trade that much. We didn't trade. Okay, let's go to the next asset. Okay, I'm gonna start with the VIX, the volatilities. I think there we can get some trading opportunities. Then we're also waiting for which one? Okay, yes, perfect. We have an opportunity to trade, which is VIX 10. Okay, let me take you through what is taking place here. Do we have people from Nigeria? Is there anyone from Nigeria who's watching currently? Do we have people from Nigeria who's watching us currently? Sharp. This is a perfect entry. We have a supply zone on H4. This is the supply zone. We have a supply zone on H4. If you're from Nigeria, please let us know in the comment section. I want to remind you guys something that I said about the game that was played between Zimbabwe and Nigeria. Okay, so what I see is this price is going to move down. We should be looking for a selling opportunity in VIX 10-1S. So we can target this, which is very big, but I would want to see price dropping down. And here, so mind you, on the H4, we're gonna go on the H2 so that we look for an entry. So if you're from Nigeria, I'm gonna remind you guys of what I said in our previous live. I told you if Nigeria is not going to take Zimbabwe seriously, they're going to be hurt. And I saw when the match ended, a lot of people cried. You don't know anything about Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is no longer there's been a very, very big, you look at the world, the rankings, that one is an illusion. We now have a very good coach and there are young players who are playing in Europe. That's why it was very difficult I don't blame Nigeria. Zimbabwe is just good. I don't blame you guys for failing to beat Zimbabwe. Look, you must have learned a lesson from Benin. Benin thought that it was going to be easy beating Zimbabwe. But from a 2-0 down, we're able to equalize and the game ended as a draw. Okay, guys, we're going to be selling this asset. Let me just take a nice picture. The Warriors of Zimbabwe, guys, are back. They're back. And gone are the days when Zimbabwe would just lose 5-0, 3-0. I remember when JJO Kocha was playing, Nigeria was able to beat Zimbabwe 3-0, and Kano was also playing. I will never forget that day. Okay, I want to look exactly where I'm going to place my stop loss ATR. So it's 28, 30, let's just say 30 times 30. Yeah, I think it's okay. We've already seen a reaction here. We've already seen a reaction here. So that's why we are looking for a selling opportunity. It's just above this particular level. What is the probability of price dropping and reaching this particular level? Okay, let's go back to the trend. Are we having an uptrend or a downtrend? Okay, I'll mark this demand zone. Maybe price wants to react with this demand zone, and I'll put my TP here. 1:5. That's crazy. This is too much. If this plays out, we'll be in a position to make a lot of money. So today, Chakombera, when are we going to go back in Zimbabwe and start engaging in politics? Because I'm telling you, as the young generation, we don't have a place in that government. If you are not related to the Mnangagwas, you don't have relatives who are up there, there is no opportunity for you. There is no opportunity for you. You guys, I was in Zimbabwe when I finished my when I finished my education. I was in Zimbabwe looking for a job. You don't get a job if you don't know anyone. And there are no jobs. But we're looking at government jobs, the ones that you can get in government. If you don't have a relative who works in the government, forget and smile. You will not get a job. Even being called for an interview, that will never happen. I was there, and I'm telling you guys. For about 4 or 3 years, I looked for a job and I couldn't get a decent job. I wanted to do a podcast where I'll be sharing with you guys my life. There was a time when I was at school, I used to live in a toilet. When I was doing my undergrad BS honors in economics, I was living in a toilet. Things were very tough. Very, very tough, guys. I'm telling you. So I struggled during the time that I was doing my education, with the hope that once I'm done with my education, life is going to change. I struggled. I lived in a toilet, guys. For about 3 years. When I was at school, I was living in a toilet. Just to make sure that, the hope that I had when it comes to education, even at a very young age, I was very focused with education. I didn't play with when it comes to education. Even when I was at school, when I was doing my undergrad, my honors degree, I never failed a course, never. And we're in a class of about 30 students. And of the 30, less than 10 students were able to graduate. And I was part of those 10. I never failed a course. Never failed a course. Those who know, I think those who have gone to university, they will tell you that economics is one of the most difficult subjects. I was doing that. Although I can't say I'm a distinction student, but I was able to get a 2-1. I was very, very good. So, being educated, thinking that there will be opportunities that will come my way when I'm done. Guys, it was difficult, I'm telling you. So the economy in Zimbabwe doesn't allow, if your father wasn't a war vet, he's not in these circles. We didn't get that privilege of getting parents who are known in the government circles. So that's why we ended up suffering. The economy only absorbs those who have parents who are up there. Even getting a scholarship, I remember I wanted to do a master's. I failed to get a scholarship. I wanted to do a master's here in South Africa, but I failed to get a scholarship. Even when I was applying for my to go and do my my undergrad. Okay, guys, this is the signal. We're going to be selling VIX 10 1S now, and our stop loss is gonna be 8693.6927, and our target profit is gonna be this one. So we'll be having, like here we have a key zone. This will be our first take profit, where we have a key zone. Price is likely going to react here. So here where we have a key zone here, let me go on H1. I want to do a podcast where I'll be explaining how I was able to what about the history of my life. Guys, you learn a lot from that. I had no one seeing me where I am. This is why I like trading. Trading gives you that opportunity. It gives you that opportunity. It liberates you from whatever that you're going through. You don't need anyone to lift you up. You don't need the government to do anything. You don't need anything. As long as you know how to trade, you can be in a position to make money. So this will be TP1. I want to send this to our VIP community. So we have TP1 here. So currently I'm working on going back to Zimbabwe and opening an academy. I'm always talking about that. We will teach people how to do this, because I know that there are some people, a lot of guys, young people are jobless. They have no way to earn income. If they can learn how to trade, I'm telling you, it can actually transform their lives. So I'm working on how I can do this. Okay, so this is what we have. We're gonna be selling VIX 10. Let me just send this in our VIP group and also our free groups. So guys, you're also free to join our free groups. I will tell you, as we'll be today, I just want to share more and to just show how insane Zimbabwe is growing. I'm telling you guys, it's really insane. How can they say go and demonstrate? Guys, if you're a young person, don't even be involved in these silly things. You lose your life for no reason. You're gonna lose your life for no reason. It's a waste to go and demonstrate. Just wait for the elections. And we just pray and hope that Chamisa is smart enough to take all those people who are being expelled from ZANU, so that he learns from the tactics and the strategies that ZANU uses to win each and every elections. Things are changing. Look at Botswana. Look at which other African country? Zambia. The oppositions. People are fed up of these governments that say, hey, we are the one who liberated the country, so we should be the one ruling the country. That's nonsense. If we were there, we're going to fight and also liberate the country. So it shouldn't be a disadvantage that we born while the war was over. They don't have the people at heart. How can we live in a country where there's no water, clean water from the tap, electricity? Yeah. They're busy giving Wickneshivaru contracts so that he becomes very rich. Why is it we don't have other people who are also getting these contracts? Is it the only one who has the capacity to have these tenders? Doesn't make sense. Okay, so we have this signal. Let me just send the signal. I'm also going to send it in our free groups. So please join our free groups. The links are there in the description, so that you can get all the details.
Okay.
So we're going to be selling Volatility 10 1S, and our stop loss is gonna be We can't suffer because of these greedy guys. Never. Never. They want to be. And what I hate the most is this. Our men of God are the one telling us this guy is from God. That's a lie. That's a big lie. If he's from God, he must have the solution to solve the country. But if he makes the country worse, then that's when we discover that, okay, you said this guy was chosen by God to lead us. Why is it he doesn't have a solution to the little things that we have? That's when you see, religion, guys, is dangerous. And these guys are very smart. They go to our churches and they are there, and your father, your papa is saying, okay, this is the man to lead our country. Seriously, he heard it from God. I'm telling you, that's a lie. That's nonsense. These guys are benefiting from because it doesn't make sense. They have investments. If you have a church and you are the only one who's prospering, you're the only one who's just going up. Your life is just going up. You have one of the most beautiful cars, the beautiful houses. That's wrong. That's totally wrong. And you're busy saying, okay, this one, Mnangagwa is the one to lead Zimbabwe. I'm telling you, that's wrong. We should have seen a difference in the first term that he was in office. Now he's approaching the end of his second term. There's nothing. The country is becoming worse. Then you tell us that he's from God. Today I'm telling you, people will die. If they go in the street, I am telling you, that guy will make an example. He's going to kill people. Let them, those that said, we will, those Geza, where is Geza? He must be there in front. Saying, we are demonstrating, we are going to remove Mnangagwa. He must be there in front, leading the people. Now he's hiding. He's just saying stuff and he goes in hiding so that people die for no reason. Leave him to finish his term. Let's go to 10. What's happening here? Okay, let's go to the next part. Do we have a signal here? Price is moving down. Do you have a selling opportunity? It's volatility 10. So we want to sell volatility 10. We already missed an opportunity to sell right around here. So we wait for a retracement and price comes back to this line, then we can sell. Let's go to volatility 25. Yes. Price is making a retracement. Okay, 25S, I think there's something interesting taking place. Okay, you see the KM level, I think we talked about this, and price came to this level and just dropped like this. So now so on the H4, price is making a retracement. We also have a trend line. So what I'm thinking here is this. Let me go on H2. I would want to see price. So here price I think will continue buying, and here it can face some selling pressure. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah, Tendeko Chakumbera is also saying the same thing. In Zimbabwe, there is no connection, you don't get an opportunity. If you don't have a relative that is up there, I'm telling you getting an opportunity will be difficult. Okay, I think we'll look for selling opportunity once price reaches this level. Yeah, the cricket team is good. Abdullah is saying, I thought you have a good cricket team only. No, the soccer team is also doing well now. These guys were involved in soccer issues. And now, how can a government, a ruling party, be involved in soccer? That's why they were banned by FIFA. So this is one of the reasons why our soccer was not doing well. One, they don't want to pay coaches, foreign coaches. They hire foreign coaches and they don't want to pay them. And now, I think price is just going to continue moving up. Okay, this is it. Let me just take a picture. So let's go on volatility 50. So I want to first of all do my analysis. Once I'm done, then we'll start looking for trading opportunities. Okay, here there's a lot of consolidation that is taking place. It's very difficult to trade when price is moving like this. It's very difficult. I don't want to look at this. But let me check. Maybe we might get something here. Okay, overall, price is moving down. Price has managed to hit this upper trend line. So we're anticipating that price should drop and reach this lower trend line. Okay, because this is what has been taking place. Price is consolidating. You see price pushes up, reaches this level, drops, but didn't reach this level. Then it pushes up, then it came down, pushes up until it reaches this particular level. Then it pushes up like this aggressively. So what I can say is this. Here with the KM level, price respected this level, and then it pushes upwards, and price reached this level. Price, okay. What would only make sense if you're going to take a trade is to wait for price to hit this. When it reaches this upper trend line, then you can look for a selling opportunity. Then you can target this particular level here. I think this would make sense. Allow price to reach this level. If there are any signs of a reversal here, then you can take a sell. Okay, something like this. Let's go to volatility 50. Yeah, the football team is coming back. And I told you, those who were watching, I think last week, and before the game, and I told you guys, Zimbabwe is going to hate Nigeria. And I told you that if you underestimate Zimbabwe, and this is exactly what happened. Zimbabwe was able to disappoint and hate Nigerians. And I told you, don't ever underestimate. The match that I would want to see next is South Africa versus Zimbabwe. I'm telling you, that one will be nice. Because I know South Africa will be full of confidence. But now, I have to respect South Africa. Yo, they're playing very good soccer. Very good. It's no longer like those, the type of soccer that they used to play of doing this nonsense. But now they're playing real soccer. I think it's because of the influence of Sundowns. Most of those South African players are from Sundowns. And Sundowns is doing well, and they have they have a very strong team. And that's why South Africa has been doing very well. They're no longer playing that type of soccer. I think South Africa, like what I said, South Africa obviously is going to qualify for World Cup automatically. Even if they deduct points, they do whatever they want, South Africa will qualify for World Cup. And Nigeria, Benin, Rwanda, even Zimbabwe would then have to fight for the playoffs, the position for the playoff. I told you these things, guys. South Africa will qualify. And that's what exactly happened. So, what we can do here is this. Price reacted with this supply zone, and we can already see, if you drop down to 50-minute time frame, on that supply zone, I think this is one of my favorite entry model. Or when I see price here give us a break of structure and then it closes below this particular level, then what I would want to see is this price pushing upwards, reacting probably with this supply zone, and then from there I can take myself targeting this particular level. But I'm gonna make this more precise. Okay, we have a supply zone here. Let me go on the 5-minute time frame. Yes, that's where I'm gonna be taking my sales from. Okay. I'm gonna take myself from this position. Stop loss just above this level. And I'm gonna target this level. 1:2 is fine for me. So this is what we have. So I'm gonna allow price to push a little bit up, come to this supply zone. Yes, so currently we can buy. If you want to buy, you can buy. Why? Because we have already seen. Okay, let's not just talk about these things. Let's do this. We're going to buy volatility 50 here, and our stop loss is gonna be below this level, and our target is gonna be here, 1:1. Okay, we are on volatility 50. Let me go on my EMA stock and see, is volatility 51s or is just volatility 51s? Volatility 51s. Okay, so volatility 150. I think if we go to 5 minutes, we can get a good entry. We're looking for a buying opportunity. We don't have a nice entry here. 15 minutes. Okay, let's go on 1 minute. So like what I said, 1 minute, 5 minutes, and also 15 minutes you can use this strategy. 1 minute we don't have a signal, but what I can see on the 1 minute time frame is this. 5 minutes, let's see what is there. Minutes. Okay, so we're gonna be going long here. So here our stop loss just below this level. Our target is gonna be, we're saying we're looking for a reaction here. So this one will be a 1:1. Okay, so what we can do is this. Let's just wait for this 50-minute time frame candle to close. When it closes, we'll then enter a buy. Our target is gonna be here. Then from there, we're gonna be looking for a selling opportunity. So what we want price to push up, then we sell. And we're gonna target this level here. Okay, something like this. Okay. So the buying signal really doesn't make sense because we have a 1:1. So we would rather wait for price to push upwards and then you start looking for selling opportunities. One of the things that you no longer see nowadays in most leaders is the love for the people. If one day you're gonna be a leader, you must be in a position to love the ones that you're leading. People are just after personal gains. They want to exploit all the opportunities that are there to enrich themselves. You really see this in this is what defines a good and a bad leader. If you see yourself being so selfish, then you're a bad leader. That's what we are only seeing in these days. I remember the era when Mugabe was a leader in Zimbabwe. I think in Africa as a whole, Mugabe is the only one of the greatest leaders that has ever existed on this planet, especially in Africa. His policies, when I was young, because of these Western influences, they made, because of what he did, taking the land from the one, winning the liberation struggle, and also taking the land from the white guys. They gave him an image that was wrong. Like here in South Africa, Nelson Mandela is regarded as one of the greatest leaders. Why? Because he allowed the white guys to keep their land, but which is wrong. Look at the most black South Africans. They are in poverty. But what he did wasn't right. And Malema is always saying this. This is the reason why I respect Julius Malema. Mandela, everywhere you go, Mandela, the praise is Mandela. Hey, he's the greatest leader of all time. Why? Because he allowed the white people to control this country, which is 100% wrong. You can't go in Europe. You can't go to Europe and do what these white guys are doing here. Africa should be for Africans. Okay, what's happening here? So VIX 75. We looked at VIX 75. I think let's go to VIX 100.
Mutila, what are you doing? I'm pushing you. Ouch. 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 Ouch.
Here, do we have an opportunity?
Alright.
Yes.
We do have the blue one.
I don't need it.
No, I only have this one.
Alright, send a picture and I share with Telegram. Choose one to close.
Oh, this is the phone that I have. Think. Let's see how this will go. Okay, it's almost 10. We should now be giving some signals. We have markets that we have marked. I think we gave one signal.
Is it not on the floor?
I want to see price pushing upwards,
It's not on the floor.
and then it drops. Okay. So in VIX 100, we're gonna be looking for buying opportunities. We're gonna buy VIX 100. And we don't have a signal yet. We don't have a signal. But there's something like a Discord here. If you look at what is happening in VIX 75, VIX 100, we are trading below our trend filter. So that means we'll be looking for selling opportunities. But because of what is taking place here, if you see on 15-minute time frame, price is moving like this. You see? That's why it's making high highs. That's why I'm thinking that price should continue moving upwards and probably reach this particular level here. So I think something like this. So why are we buying here? That's another question. Why should we buy on the 15-minute time frame? Why are we buying? Okay, one of the things that I saw is this. One price here reacted with the 50. When it made this high, this one, it reacted with the Fibonacci 50% and the 61.8. That's one. Okay, it's on the 15-minute time frame. Let's go on the H1 or M30. Then looking at this 15-minute time frame, we can see, okay, what I can see is this. If you look at this price action right around this particular area here, we can see some signs of rejection. Signs of rejections here. Look at what's taking place here. You see, price is being rejected to push upwards. Why? We see this candle here. So there is a demand zone where price is currently on. We're going to wait for the next minute for us to look for and see price has been respecting this particular level here. So one, we have a target here. Okay, we see again this previous candle showed some signs of rejection. It's a doji candle, it's an indecision candle. Okay, so I'm gonna wait on the 5 minute. I'm gonna wait on the 5 minute time frame.
Did you find it?
Okay, we see an inside candle. This one was the inside candle and price closed above one. We're gonna be buying here. We're going to be buying here. Our stop loss just below this level. Our target is gonna be here. You see price is already moving away. So we're going to be buying volatility 50. So let's buy volatility 100. Our stop loss is gonna be one. This is our stop loss, guys, and our target profit is gonna be here. So we are buying here. Let me just quickly send this signal to our VIP community. Yo, there's a signal that I sent, a long sell signal. I think it was in volatility 101s. Can you also say share it in the free groups? Did I take a picture of it?
Amani, when you went and trust BTC card.
You want to send the volatility 10?
The first signal that I sent today. Okay, I think we can now look for a selling opportunity in what you call it, crash 300. I think now we're gonna be looking for spike signals. I think we're gonna start with crash 300, and also we'll be looking at so we're gonna be trading spikes now. I'm done with the analysis. Yes. So I'm waiting for a signal in crash 300. We also have a signal again in volatility 10, volatility 100. Volatility gonna be buying volatility 200. Okay, let me just place on here.
Click on that.
Bye.